Arsenal Fan TV America. Welcome back. Another episode from the Pacific Northwest from your beloved Arsenal Fan TV America. Of course, we're not just Arsenal. We talk about all football all around the world. The most exciting news, of course, we have to start by the most exciting player in the world, Lionel Messi. The big news is he decided to turn down the Saudi Arabia deal for 1 billion euros in 2 years. That's 500 million euros per year to come where? To play for Inter Miami. Not Milan, Miami. Yes, United States of America, Messi's coming. We're very excited to hear that. Of course, as a coach here in the States, I'm just psyched to be able to see Messi play in one of the stadiums near me. MLS, of course, I have the Portland Timbers in my backyard here. And of course, when Inter Miami is going to come and play Portland, Oregon Timbers, I will be definitely at that game. Very exciting for Messi. Of course, very few headlines about this move, but I want to talk about it a little bit. I want to start by talking about what Messi wanted from the beginning. Messi himself came out and said that he wanted to go to Barcelona, Football Club Barcelona, which is his home. He's a, homey player. He's not one to jump around. He didn't like France that much. Neymar was a big factor in him going to Paris Saint-Germain, him feeling, like one of his girlfriends that he played best football, is there. And that made his mind up to move to Paris, but he wasn't happy after 1 year. Paris Saint-Germain's fans are brutal. And, hey, Messi's Messi, but, he's the greatest footballer on earth, and he has to be comfortable where he plays, because anywhere he plays, he will still produce. He was still the best goal scorer in Europe last, 2023. So he's always up there. He's still in his prime no matter what. He's only 35 years old, and I think he has more like 4 or 5 years in him. So just like Pelé did it and came to the New York Cosmos back in the day, Messi now, one of the best in the world. Of course he's up there with Pelé, Maradona, and all these phenomenal footballers. Not just talented, but phenomenal. He's unbelievable, and we're happy to have him here again. Inter Miami signed Messi, 54 million he's going to earn per year, but of course this can change. Right now, he also is offered a stake in the club itself, plus some Adidas and Apple deals. So he's not just turning down $500 million a year in Saudi Arabia to come for 4 million, which is about 10%. No, he maybe thinks more long run. He wants to be here in a club as a partner. Hey, listen, who knows? But we're just excited that he took that decision. He wanted to go to Barcelona. That's what Messi wanted. That's what he said he wanted. He also said that he didn't want what happened to him before to happen again, which is, the emotional depression, of course, he faced when he left that club that he loves. We all saw he was crying. He didn't want to leave. So he said, I don't want to put my future in others' hands anymore. So I think in Inter Miami, with David Beckham, of course, as an owner for that club, let's not forget, he has his future in his hands. And good luck to Messi, and thank you for coming to America. We're all excited here to see you, and we're blessed to have such a talent like Lionel Messi come to MLS. Remember, Inter Miami is 16th now in MLS. So we'll see. We'll see what he does and how he takes MLS up, and how we are going to be involved to talk about MLS too. It's very exciting news everywhere. And we're going to take it from there to the UECL, which is the Europa Conference League final, which is a major European final. So Champions League is number one, of course. After that, we go to Europa League. We saw that Jose Mourinho lost to Sevilla, so Spanish club. Italian losing to a Spanish club. Of course, Champions League is still June 10th coming. Man City, Inter Milan, another English and Italian club. But today, an English and Italian club in the form of West Ham, the English club, and David Moyes, that never won anything, called it the biggest night of his career. And of course, again, it's considered a major European trophy. And they played Fiorentina, and they actually, 90th minute, Luca Paqueta, the Brazilian magician midfielder, throw a ball right through the middle, vision. He still kept his composure until the 90th minute, puts it up behind all the standing line of the defense. They're trying to keep the offside trap, Fiorentina, but he beats that by a beautiful through ball. And at the same time, Jared Bowen runs towards that ball in a very, very timely manner so he can kill that offside trap, and he goes and scores a very, very good goal. And they win it. Congratulations to West Ham. Congratulations to David Moyes. You see him running after that goal. It's like, hey, finally I won a trophy. And you know what? Hey, the guy's been around forever. So I'm happy that he won a trophy. He's a good football manager. But again, he's been even to United. And this was important to him. And good luck to him. We're going to take you from there to back to Arsenal Football Club. Of course, we saw today Declan Rice from West Ham, talking about West Ham just winning. We saw how Declan Rice ran the game. Did great. You could see it's his farewell. It's his last game. But what a great footballer. He's very professional. He's still committed. He gives it 120%. Arsenal's still talking to Declan Rice. Between 100 and 120 million euros now. I don't know where this is going to end, but pay the money. Let's not talk bits and pieces, and let's get the man that we want. Why? Because our other midfielder, Caicedo, is now in talks with Chelsea. And Chelsea's, they will pay 70 million out of the 75 million Brighton asked for. So it's not too far versus, of course, the 50 mil that Arsenal, put before. I don't know what kind of bid they put today, but they actually report saying that they're increasing the bid after they agreed personal terms with Caicedo, Moises. So we'll see what happens. And one of also, interesting enough, we're talking about Messi's move. We're going to link that with Arsenal midfield. We're going to, we're talking to Caicedo, like I'm saying. We want to get Declan Rice. He's our main priority, should be our main priority. And we're also talking to Ilkay Gundogan from City. The City, every time, magic winner, goal winner, scoring machine. Every time he's in a final, he becomes, he switches in a Leo Messi form, and he just always scores. Anyways, great player, Ilkay Gundogan. And we're talking to him, might be a free transfer for us to come from City. However, hold your horses, because Barcelona were actually putting aside some payroll for Leo Messi, and he said no, he went to MLS America instead to play in the USA. So now they have available funds. What that does, it worries us a bit, because now they might turn to Ilkay Gundogan to try to get him, and or also look at Joao Cancelo, that is not happy at Man City, as we saw mid-season, and he departed to go to Bayern Munich to play with the German champions, German Bundesliga champions, this year, the remainder of the year, after he was loaned by Pep Guardiola. So now he wants out. And Arsenal's also looking at Joao Cancelo. I would love to see Joao Cancelo come in so we can have Ben White, Willie Saliba, and Gabriel, all three of them in the back, so we can have substitutes sitting outside that are strong enough. Anyways, with that said, now Gundogan is in the cards for us. Joao Cancelo is in the cards for us. We're also talking to Galatasaray, right back, Sasha Boy. He is about 20 mil. He wants to leave. Hey, listen, again, we need right backs. We saw what happened last year. Tomiyasu out. We were short in that neighborhood. Now with Ben White can go back to center back. Hey, listen, we always need good defenders. And I think, he's not bad. He's not bad. He has a potential. Hopefully he becomes what Arsenal needs from him, because the development for a player is very, very important. Just not buying a good, prospect or a good already player. No, it's the potential, how to fit in the team and whatnot. So that's also another player we're talking to. Arsenal Football Club, of course, was our priority to cover most, if not all, the transfers. And, before I leave Arsenal, I want to also talk about Bukayo Saka becoming the third most expensive footballer in the world. Bukayo today is north of 160 million pounds, and that is tremendous for the young man. Ahead of him, of course, we know Haaland is number one. Listen, Bukayo Saka is a tremendous talent, and I think he has a lot to offer, and I was very, very happy to see him getting locked down and talking to Ian Wright at the stadium. I signed. I was happy. I expected him to sign. He's an Arsenal boy since he was 8 years old. So Bukayo, thank you for signings. Thank you for staying. One of also young talented English footballers in Mason Mount. The Chelsea footballer is now talking to Manchester United, considering a big move. Man United is also talking to who? Neymar. Yes, they phoned him. They want to see if he's available, if he's interested in a move this year. Man United wants to flash the cash for Eric Ten Hag. They thought they might get lucky with Neymar, with Messi, his buddy, leaving. We'll see what happened. But of course, PSG is not going to let Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe depart. So they have a whole lot of job on their hands also to keep their superstars happy. So Man United, we don't know. They might get also Caicedo. They talking to him also. So again, everything is flying. We need to take affirmative action, and we need to sign the players we want to sign before it's too late, because everybody's looking to add talent. Even, again, Harry Kane is talking to Man United. They want him for 100 million from Tottenham. Too much. We'll see. Real Madrid in the bid to take him after they hauled Karim Benzema and Mariano. Now 2 attackers left the club, so who's going to be attacking next year for them? And that's something also we have to wait and see. And lastly, Liverpool signed from Brighton. They signed their Argentinian World Cup winner, Alex McAllister, that is. He's a decent player, but they wanted to add to their attack after Firmino left. Now, that's the business I like to do, right? A player leaves like Firmino, they go and get somebody to replace him on a high caliber. Yes, he used to play for Brighton, but we know and we saw what he did, Alex McAllister, in the World Cup, and he's a World Cup winner, so he's a class footballer. But right away, listen, let's not wait. Let's fill the gaps right away, and that's, of course, respect to Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool acting quick and securing him for nothing. He didn't go there for a lot of money. So, once again, hopefully we secure all our transfers, and hopefully we get our man Declan Rice first. Hopefully I could see Gundogan also and Joao Cancelo as additions to Arsenal Football Club. You do that, that is a Premier League winning squad. So that's serious. Hopefully they want to play for Mikel Arteta and for Arsenal Football Club before anything. Come on, you're going to sign them players. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And we'll see you after a Champions League final, June 10th. That is, Pep Guardiola and Inter Milan's Inzaghi are going to go against each other's. Man City is going to play Inter Milan in Istanbul. Hopefully City lose. We'll see what happens if they don't pull the triple. I'm still an Arsenal fan. Arsenal will always be in my heart, and I always wish Arsenal the best. And whomever doesn't wish Arsenal the best, or whomever takes Arsenal out of the title's hope, which Man City, you know yourselves. Sorry, Austin. I'm not going to wish that you win. I wish Inter Milan takes on City and win the Champions League. Takes it away from Pep Guardiola. Am I the only one in the world? Hey, maybe. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you the next episode.